Tom Dwan just experienced the darkest moment of his life, and it didn't happen at the poker table. He was forcibly locked away, isolated, and silenced inside a psychiatric facility. We'll unpack the shocking details of this incident that stunned the poker world. Plus, we'll examine the most brutal losses, worst plays, and questionable decisions defining Dwan's turbulent career. Distress signal. It began with 3 unsettling words posted by Tom Dwan on April 30th, 2025. Am I safe? The cryptic tweet instantly shook the poker community, igniting speculation and concern. This wasn't Dwan's typical playful or promotional banter. This felt genuine and deeply alarming. Within days, rumors turned to reality. Dwan had been involuntarily committed in the UK under the Mental Health Act. Details remained sparse, but questions were everywhere. Taken away. Dwan had been staying in London's upscale Mayfair district when someone close to him, possibly a friend, alerted authorities after an unsettling conversation. Being sectioned meant losing all contact with the outside world. No phones, no internet, and no updates. Fans and pros alike were left stunned, searching desperately for answers that weren't coming. Powerless. Known for thriving under pressure, this time Dwan found himself trapped. The tweet echoed hauntingly. Was it paranoia or a genuine cry for help? After at least 72 hours under forced observation, whispers emerged that Dwan wasn't just shaken. He was angry and gearing up for a fight against those responsible for his detainment. Then, rumors of a looming legal showdown. Sources close to Dwan revealed plans for a lawsuit targeting both authorities and individuals responsible for his detention. And at its heart was a crucial question. Was Dwan a victim of an overreach of psychiatric law, stripped unfairly of his liberty, or did he truly need intervention? Silenced and sedated. Suddenly, shocking messages emerged directly from Dwan himself. Claims of forced sedation, isolation, and even physical injury during his involuntary stay. He described being restrained, drugged, and his cries for help deliberately erased. Dwan wasn't bluffing. These were accusations of a man claiming he'd been silenced against his will. Tom Dwan didn't leave the poker tables voluntarily. He was forced away, publicly and painfully. The question now haunting him isn't about winning pots, it's about reclaiming his freedom, his dignity, and his reputation. As he prepares to fight back legally, Dwan faces the hardest challenge yet, rebuilding the life that was abruptly taken from him. Drugged for days. Tom Dwan suddenly surfaced online with alarming claims. He'd been forcibly detained for 10 days in a London psychiatric facility, drugged, isolated, injured, and silenced. He accused staff of coercing updates while heavily sedated, calling himself a prisoner stripped of all rights and unable to speak freely. This tweet was coerced out of me. They restrain people and inject them with drugs. Was supposed to have phone back after 5 to 10 minutes. Ended up not having access for 2 weeks plus. Obviously judged some details wrong and got paranoid on some stuff. I need to go to a beach ASAP. 1 day later, a bizarre twist. A calm message from his account. I'm feeling better. Now, he's preparing to fight back legally, claiming his rights were violated, his voice suppressed, and his mind intentionally clouded. This isn't the only time Dwan has run into adversity, but usually it's on the felt, not in real life. Over the years, he's faced brutal coolers, soul-crushing misreads, and a few moments he probably wishes never made it to YouTube. Let's get into some of the worst hands Tom Dwan has ever played. $1 million cash game. Ready for nosebleed stakes? Tom Dwan is no stranger to these waters. He's used to trading blows with the best, and with Phil Ivey seated just feet away, this table is stacked. But in this game, it's Elton Tsang, a high-stakes regular and one of the most successful Asian businessmen in the game, who puts Tom in a tough spot.
All right,
money,
first Tom
money,
hand of the
money.
night. Get in there.
Without money, you have no honey.
Oh, this guy is so funny. Alright, so Tom Dwan opens in the straddled game to 22,000. Elton saying,
I'd be surprised if Elton 3-bet a hand like this at this point against Tom.
well, he's going to make the call.
Maybe in an hour if it's the same exact hand, same exact position he's 3-betting, but He doesn't want to get Tom to have his head spinning.
Maybe Kuhn will play this one because he's in position this time. Yep, he is going to call. And I like to see Antonius come along with Jack-8 offsuit. So we got a...
Does he have it in him? 4-way close to action. There you go. Flick it in there.
4-way pot. 98,000 euros in there.
Need to get this money in fast.
So
it looks like Elton flops the best here. He's got 76% chance to win this pot.
Only diamond, another top pair.
how many more reserves?
Everyone's got a piece.
I mean, Tom Dwan's needs some big creativity to try to stab at this pot, right? His hand. But maybe he is going to bet. He is. This is crafty.
Pop the bands.
Do we mind 9 players?
Betting into 4. It's a 4-way pot, and he's just bet 70,000.
You don't mind, Tom? I
Was
mind.
that a plaque? He did bet 120, right?
No, 70,000.
Okay, sure.
So Tom Dwan has the worst hand and is the one betting right now.
Right. His first hand dealt in.
You come in, you go.
He doesn't care.
Now Elton saying here, top pair, the king queen. He's got the king flush draw. Should just be calling. He's got 2 other players he needs to worry about. So he does call.
Different stacks maybe you can raise, but here just call. Put it in.
Antonius and Kuhn are out.
Kuhn didn't think much about that top pair, just pitched it.
Turns a king, so 2 pair for Elton. Tom Dwan's just got bottom pair. I mean, when you bet this flop, there's a chance he thinks he should be betting this turn. He really just doesn't have anything. This is not a great turn to bet because usually your opponent does have like king jack or king queen, or even ace 10, 1 diamond. So he does check.
Elton's got to bet this. He just seems...
Too often your opponent just has a lot of outs.
Right, and this hand's too good. Like there's just plenty of worse stuff.
You want to get value out of like ace king, ace queen, ace jack. So he bets pot 200,000.
Well, try again, Tom.
Nice try.
We playing the 5-8 offsuit.
Tom Dwan's timing couldn't be any worse, and Elton picks off his bluff with ease. We scoured the internet to find the absolute craziest poker stories. Now it's your turn to help out. Hit like and subscribe to keep the epic poker content rolling. A $2.35 million disaster. Paul Fua doesn't need to make noise. His presence alone commands respect. Calculated, calm, and surgical in execution. Fua delivers a masterclass in patience and trap setting. Holding pocket aces, he watches as Tom Dwan, armed with ace-queen offsuit, unknowingly builds a monster pot against him. What started as a routine hand turns into a slow, merciless setup, culminating in a jaw-dropping $2.35 million pot.
He's been playing there for at least 5 years. 5-6 years even. Wow. So, Paul asked for kings. Has a straddle. And gets aces. Shit with the real hand, gonna open it up to 30,000. Oh wow. This is the 3rd time that we've seen a similar spot, and what's really important here is the straddle. The straddle makes everybody play looser because it's an extra blind. It's a bet made before people have seen their hands. So there's extra dev money out there. That's why people play more aggressive.
Started with 1.3.
Tom's gonna make it 120.
Just imagine counting it and put in back to your stack, you know, like a ledge. Okay. Anything goes in this game. Anything goes. Race.
Paul's gonna make it 320. Now, I can't wait to see what Tom Dwan is gonna do. This is a very, very tough spot for Tom because this is one of those moments where Tom Dwan's image works against him. He's always gonna feel that people won't respect him, that people won't respect his 3-bets. And Paul knows Tom like nobody else. So he might feel that Paul's taking advantage of him here.
So we already know the cards you had, so.
Yeah, no, I thought if he was, I need to continue if he's like make it that size with like ace king and like jacks or whatever.
Oh.
Wow. Gets snap called by Paul
No, better.
Oh no.
and a smile.
Was it a straddle?
Yeah.
He said maybe KK instead he got ace eight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who said maybe KK?
We have
Paul said I'll straddle, maybe I'll get
$2.3 million
KK.
pot.
Last time I traded after 5 hours in that dude is.
Run.
Hey,
Oh man.
all in a smile.
Believe it.
Seems like they're running it once as well.
Alright.
2% shot and that's it.
Chips.
That
I go for
Lucky,
short
this
jack.
is not my casino.
$2.3 million pot. All four.
You're gonna play
No, no,
short
no.
Go for a short jack.
That's the Tom Dwan there.
round? Alright, button's good. Huh?
It was like recently there was some big games that were like the person was
Sorry, Tom.
Yeah, it happens. I think if it starts straddling more.
That was a fast
beat
call.
him. I was going to beat him too.
Yeah. Amazing, is it?
I knew he was gonna shove. I actually thought his hand was gonna be much worse than that though.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be
Ace-jack.
much worse. Yeah, ace 10 or something. I thought he was gonna tank 7 minutes and then put it in.
We trimmed down the footage of Tom tanking here, but make no mistake, it was a long, painful thing. When he finally pulls the trigger with a horrifically timed all-in, it's game over. Dwan takes the walk of shame, burning over $1 million in minutes. Bad hand, bad result. We're at Hustler Casino and Tom Dwan is facing off against Peter, someone he's tangled with many times before. There's history between these two, but in this hand, Tom seems completely out of sync.
Kind of a pretty dumb joke. Peter and PP with the best of it here. Dwan ships it, looking for a 5 here. And looking for a marker as well.
Someone or someone or.
And both PP and Peter will be very well aware of the dynamic here.
31,900.
Tom really trying
31,900.
not to lose the stand-up game because it's quite expensive.
Once or twice.
PP out of the way. Peter's got the best hand though. 94K pot.
What? Yeah.
And Dwan needs a 5.
没关系。两个 2 times.
He'll get 2 shots at it. That won't do.
Ooh. No.
So Dwan gets stacked. He and 3 coin lose the stand-up game.
You call?
Armed with just 4 high, Dwan tries to push Peter off the pot, but there's no real story behind the bluff, and Peter doesn't budge. It's not just a bad hand, it's a bad read, a bad line, and a bad result. Losing in low stakes. Next, we shift gears to $100 to $200 at Hustler Casino Live, practically pocket change for Tom. But the result, just as brutal.
Let's see what. Do you know how big this hand is? It's ridiculous.
All right, 3 ways.
Who's ahead?
You saw both of our cards?
Yes.
7 in the window
Not against him in this hand, though. That's the
for
good
Steve. And we've seen today that Steve does not like to part with middle pair.
part. Shit.
Chris with a call.
What do you got left total? Like
Juan raises.
21-1.
29?
21-1.
To be honest with you, the drink selections here are wanting.
He's going to pounce on this min bet from Steve.
I know you are. Maybe we could do like a full table flip or something. Do you want to do like
Both players call.
I think he wants something.
Ooh, and an ace for Chris.
That's a good turn.
Ace for Juan as well. What a turn card for Chris.
Oh shit, sorry, I meant to go.
Whoops! I feel like he should make it 21K. Once for the river.
I'm tired.
Well, we know Juan's not folding. Not sure there's much point in raising here either. He disagrees.
I didn't pick up a draw. I fold.
Guess you do clean up
No 25K, right? All in.
equity.
Twice? Sure.
And
Nice job,
Chris
Luda.
puts Juan all in.
3-peat.
Ace. I have ace. Ace queen. Ace queen. Twice. You have ace queen?
Yeah, of course. He's got you crushed.
2 times. Twice.
You think he has you crushed?
No. Oh, you have it? Slow roll? I don't know. Chop.
Chop! Oh! He doesn't get it! Oh my gosh, he doesn't get it. This is crazy.
I didn't want it.
That was the third one.
What do you mean I don't think he doesn't raise the
Wow, and when the deuce pairs, they'll chop up the first board.
3 buttons? That's insane.
So Chris is not going to get the third marker.
Too ridiculous.
He is, however, going to win 3/4 of this pot.
No, I'm saying you're snap dead, but.
I didn't. I really didn't. I thought Chris.
Luda, you do not win the top. Are you aware of that?
It's okay. I didn't want to win it and then leave. It's fine.
I just want to draw your attention to the fact that you do not win the top.
why he wouldn't shove 3. I don't know. I don't know how to play it. I don't know. I fucked it. I don't know.
I mean, if he
Let alone shove the
Yeah, I
turn.
do
He's
understand.
trapping on the turn.
if he shoves
How is it
3 and he
possible?
wakes up with a hand.
Duan wastes no time getting it all in with the worst hand. He might be smiling, but the play itself? A total misfire. Against players he should outclass, Tom barrels into disaster with reckless speed, proving that sometimes the stakes don't need to be high for the pain to hit just as hard. But bad plays aren't the end of Tom's story. There was another much darker chapter in his poker legacy. A saga that began with bold confidence and ended in silence, debt, and disappointment. It's time to revisit the Durr Challenge. The challenge heard round the world. In 2009, Tom Duan wasn't just dominating, he was redefining the game. Under the screen name Durr, he took online poker by storm, making wild bluffs, hyper-aggressive moves, and treating six-figure pots like friendly wagers. At just 23, he was fearless. And to prove it, he issued one of the boldest dares in poker history. The Durr Challenge. 50,000 hands, heads up, no limit hold'em at $200 to $400. And the catch? If his opponent finished ahead, Duan would pay them $1.5 million out of pocket. If he won, he'd collect just $500,000. It wasn't about profit, it was about legacy. Duan wanted to destroy his challengers in public with Full Tilt Poker broadcasting it to tens of thousands of railbirds. This was dominance as performance art. The poker world answered the call. Phil Ivey considered it. David Benjamin was rumored, but 2 players would define the challenge: Patrick Antonius and Daniel Jungleman Cates. Antonius fades, Jungleman attacks. Patrick Antonius was the first to accept. Cool, calculated, and tough to rattle. He stood toe-to-toe with Duan for nearly 40,000 hands. The battle was fierce, but eventually Duan pulled away. Up more than $2 million. Antonius never officially conceded, but the match fizzled out with the scoreboard firmly in Duan's favor. That's when Jungleman stepped in. Daniel Cates wasn't flashy, he didn't care about fame, but he could play. Cold, mechanical, and lethal. From the very beginning, Jungleman took control. Within 20,000 hands, he'd built a lead of over $1.2 million. And it wasn't variance. Jungleman was outplaying Duan, spot after spot, session after session. The Railbirds saw it, so did Duan. The Phenom was suddenly on the back foot. No press release, no formal quit, just a slow fade. Duan played sporadically, a few hands here, a brief session there. But the momentum was gone. The challenge froze, unfinished, unresolved. The great vanish. Duan cited travel, scheduling, life. Jungleman kept waiting. And waiting. Eventually, years later, Cates broke the silence. He confirmed what many suspected. Duan wasn't just avoiding the match. He owed money. Real money. Side bets, penalties, a breach of trust. The once electrifying showdown had become a cautionary tale.
And while we're on the subject of outstanding debts, one of the most infamous examples was Tom Duan owing you money for a long time after the heads-up match between you never finished. What's the update on that? Is that all paid off?
It's not all paid off, but like, look, so Tom is at least like putting effort in to try to make good on his debts, and like, he's not 100% bad because he is doing some things, and at some point, I mean, I definitely exacerbated things by being a bit too angry with him. I struggle still a little with when to express anger with people. Yeah, now, I mean, you want him to do well. This is one of these cases where, like, you want him to, like, win money or whatever. Don't we all want everyone to win? I think, isn't that the plan?
Meanwhile, Duan was spotted in Macau, rumored to be playing private ultra-high-stakes games with wealthy businessmen. He still showed up on the occasional televised game, but the Dur challenge had become a ghost, tethered to his name, haunting his legacy. He wasn't just the guy who challenged the world, he was now the guy who didn't finish what he started. Dur discredited. By the mid-2010s, the shine had worn off. Duan's mystique, built on unpredictability and fearless genius, was curdling into doubt. The online community that once worshipped him began asking harder questions. His fall wasn't dramatic. It was quiet. Reports of massive downswings in private games began surfacing. Whispers of million-dollar losses, of swings even he couldn't withstand. Duan wasn't broke, but something had changed. He wasn't feared in the same way. He wasn't trusted. Make sure you like and subscribe to never miss a sick suck-out, epic poker fight, or legendary win. Thanks for watching.